I just keep craving Chinese food. Today I wanted some shrimp fried rice. The other day I just wanted some noodles or something. Hibachi noodles, something.
So you tired of everything else around you.
I don't know, dog.
Tired of chicken, you tired of burgers, you want some rice and shrimp. Shit, I
Something
don't
like
blame you.
that. But hey, deep down inside, bro, I really want some seafood, bro. I think that's the New Orleans in me.
You over there loaded.
I just really want. I'm gonna go to My daughter been sending me fast food places this whole time. But while we talk, how y'all doing out there, man? Welcome to the Mental Game Podcast. You know what I'm saying? We got a new face on the podcast. I know it looked like Adrian Brody, but
God damn. The fuck up, Johnny.
this is my boy. This is my boy, Corey Mo. Man, Corey. Hey, man, I got a shout out. I let somebody know you was gonna be on the podcast, man, and he wanted me to shout you out, man. He called you Mr. Bush Light.
V.
Nah, not V.
Josh.
Nah, it wasn't Josh.
Who the fuck? Mark? Get the fuck
Nah,
out
it
of
wasn't
here.
Mark.
I don't know.
Nah, old Mr. Rocha, man.
Oh, hey,
We call him
Chewy?
Chewy.
This
Yeah.
motherfucker here. Mr. Bushlight, huh?
Yeah, Chewy, man, Chewy need to be on the podcast, man. He keep ducking, ever since Chewy
Look,
been.
that's funny because
What's up?
I can't switch my camera.
Oh,
Can
you
I?
trying to turn it around? Nah, it's
Oh,
gonna
no, I
blank
can't
out.
do that.
Yeah, it
I
blanked
ain't gonna
out.
do that
Yeah.
because I got a limited edition Bushlight can over there. by the PlayStation. Let me go get that.
Look, like y'all was right. Y'all was right, Chewy. He missed the bush life for real.
Nah, it's a bass. See it? It's bush,
Yeah.
but it's
Oh,
got
gotcha.
a largemouth bass on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Badass.
See, I don't know why, man.
I
Look,
didn't even buy that. I just took that one from one of my dad's friends.
man. Hey, 50 Cent make that effing vodka, man. And I ain't no Astros fans, anything like that. But one time for one of my parties, we needed some alcohol, and I went and got that effing vodka. It was on sale at Fire and Ice, and it was it had the Astros design on it, so I went and copped it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I got to. I got to. I'm in Houston. I mean, let me go ahead and cop it. I know some of my fellow not fellow, but some of these Astro fans I know probably gonna come try to steal it from me, but you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna let them. That's a special bottle in this household, man. But I don't know why I hear echo.
I don't know.
Can
I
y'all
don't
hear
hear
it?
it. I don't hear no echo.
I
Well,
ate it
shit.
lightly.
Yeah, I hear it. That must be odd man out. Is you, Corey?
What?
Nah, I just hear
I
echo.
don't hear nothing.
You don't hear nothing?
I can hear the Astros a little bit, but not much.
Okay. Well, we gonna push on.
They're
All
up
right,
4-2, by the way.
thing. um, this episode is called "The Power of Listening." Life. I mean, the power of listening in leadership, life, and lessons learned. You know what I'm saying? My boy Corey hit me up, man. He, you know what I'm saying, he requested to be on the podcast, and I say, man, sure, why not? You know what I'm saying? Let's get you on here. You know what I'm saying? Corey, he had a heck of a year. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get him to talk about it in a little bit, but first things first. You here on the Mental Game Podcast, we kind of like to focus on the mental aspect of things, like try to get a message across. Um, this episode is about listening. You know what I'm saying? Not just hearing. You know what I'm saying? Not just letting it fall on the deaf ear. You know what I'm saying? Uh, as leaders, because I know Don, you said something real profound this week. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you your flowers when they do. We got a lot of leaders out here that's, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if they're afraid to listen, they just don't want to listen. I like Don was basically saying, like, people get to a certain point in their careers as leaders to where, you know what I'm saying, they not learning anything. You know what I'm saying? And they not changing. You know what I'm saying? You know, and we was like, well, you know that I can see how that could be a bad thing. You feel me? Go ahead. I mean, elaborate on that, Don. Let me give you the flow, man, because you know, man, you had made a good point when you said
Yeah,
that.
because man, it's like you you can't grow without listening
Right.
and absorbing everything around you.
Hmm.
Like if somebody say something, they're not saying it just to say it. They're saying it because it's real.
Right.
That's what needs to happen.
Hmm.
Now you gotta listen to that, or if you don't, then you gotta suffer the consequences.
Facts. 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 What you think about that, Corey?
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely gonna suffer the consequences. You
Not
know,
for real.
Exactly.
you don't,
Nah,
you ain't
I
doing the right
think
thing,
not.
man.
Not for real. I think not. Nah, I'm not trying to defend nobody because I've been in certain situations to where you know, and if it's a situation like this, I think people need to like change who they hang around or who they be around. I know a lot of people they don't listen because they be thinking everybody's only looking out for theyself in the end. So they be like, nah, he just trying to make it better for him or he just trying to make it better for him. And that's not always the case because, you know, I think people like that have a problem deciphering between, you know, who's good and who's bad. And as a leader, you're supposed to have those qualities to be able to, you know, separate them people. You feel me? To what's the word? It's a that word escapes me. You're supposed to be able to decipher between the two. Like, oh man, he's a, you know, he's always been a loyal employee. He's always showed up for me, and or, you know, he's always been a loyal person. You know, what I'm saying he's never lied to me, so I'm gonna believe him. So I believe, like in leadership, you know, it gets to a point where you don't want, like, I think that people get afraid to listen to people because in the end they don't want to get messed over.
Oh, they be afraid to ask. That's the
They
worst
definitely
part.
be, but that's just a sign of weakness in itself. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, it's like, you know, you're afraid to be looked down upon, and as a leader, you can't have that quality. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to always have this phrase: if you gotta always scream it to the mountaintop, I'm the leader, I'm the leader, I'm the leader. No, 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 I'm the leader. If you gotta do that, then you're not who you say you are.
You're not.
You know what I'm saying?
You should better be able to show it.
Yeah, exactly. You're supposed to be able to show it. That should be undeniable that you're a leader.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, what makes somebody a good listener in leadership? I'm gonna start with you, Corey, since you the guest.
But say it again.
What makes someone a good listener in leadership?
You know, I guess actions speak louder than words. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you can say everything you want to say, all the right things, say everything, but I mean, at the end of the day, ain't nobody. It's actions.
Mm-hmm.
Actions
Now
gonna speak
back up
louder
what you
than
say.
words. So,
Back up
Yeah.
what
I
you
mean,
say. What about you, Don? What makes someone a good listener in leadership?
Ask the questions. You gotta ask questions, bro. You
Yeah,
gotta know what's going on around you.
not being afraid to ask questions. That's the
Yeah.
thing, man. Like I get you.
You gotta be
Uh,
aware of your surroundings.
yeah, for real. Uh, like, do you like? All right, let me see. I'm like, deciphering through my notes. Like, the difference between I'm trying. Hold on, my bad, y'all. I'm trying to straighten my notes out. I thought I looked over these. It's in a different order than what I had it. Like, and damn.
Get it
I
right,
get.
Johnny.
I'm trying to, man. I'm like, this is all I got. I think this like this was version one. I ain't get my final version. Hold on, let me switch. Let me switch up real quick. Hold on, my fault. Yeah, look, y'all forgive me. Hey, when did you learn the power of just being quiet and listening?
Yeah. My
You know what I'm
first.
saying? Because I say this, like I'm gonna be asking the questions like this. Oh, Corey done faded out. Corey done left us. He left us.
my
Well, I
bad.
say, I'll just say it like this because like just as men in general, we're looked upon as the natural leaders of the family. So that's why these questions might sound a little direct when I ask them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's why I say, when did you learn the power of just being quiet and listening?
I was required all my life, but
Mm-hmm.
at my job, my first 5 years, I guess, it was just sit back, observe, take notes.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, I was more vocal.
Right. What about you, Corey? Like when did you
And
learn the power of just being quiet and listening? Because I know you got some
Man,
stuff to get off your chest. Like,
I just feel like I'm a pretty quiet person until I really get comfortable with somebody. Then I,
yeah, you
you
start
know,
talking shit.
They
like
start
yeah,
talking.
like Johnny.
Yeah, no, for real.
But I
Nah,
mean,
cause
overall though, I mean, I'm pretty. I feel like I'm pretty mellowed out.
hmm
You know,
Yeah, but that come with
I got
time.
people. I got some people at my new job. There's
Uh-huh.
several of them. You know, we fuck around. That's just how it is. Once you
Yeah, for sure,
look,
for sure. I think I learned it late, even though I'm a quiet person to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm on here, I do this podcast, and I'm always talking and stuff like that. But I've always, like, throughout my whole life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been like just a quiet, reserved person. I just sit back and watch and listen to people and see how people act, figure out who's cool, figure out who's not cool, figure out who everybody like, who everybody don't like. I still treat people accordingly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I seen you do this with this person, I'm gonna see if you treat me that way. But I learned the power of just being quiet, I would say pretty recently, like relationship wise. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really just like, cause I don't know, I guess I'm the type that, like, I'm a I want what I want, so I'm always like the fire breathing dragon. So I'm always saying this, saying that, saying this, saying that. But you know what I'm saying, I actually learned, like, you actually hear a lot more when you just sit back and just be quiet and listen. I know they might
Yeah,
sound a little cliche, but, like, because some people do listen to just respond to stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time when we be hearing things, but we just be preparing in our head. Okay, yeah, yeah. I heard the first three things they said, and I'm just working on my response. I ain't hearing what the rest of what whoever said. So that's why I say that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it take courage. It take real courage to, like, really sit there and be able to listen to somebody and, like just fully listen to what they saying, because I believe that's what a lot of misunderstanding come from, like, just across this whole society. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us don't listen to each other. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And then it's a lot in that, to where it's like, you know people aren't people ain't willing to listen to everybody, because everybody think they hurt is greater than the next person's hurt. You know what I'm saying? We got a person at our job that thinks because they struggled, you know what I'm saying, they think that their struggle is greater than everybody's struggles, and that, everybody should be grateful of this, that, and the other, you know what I'm saying, even though, some of the stuff ain't fair. But I ain't gonna say no names, but I'm pretty sure you got an idea who I'm talking about. But
yep,
you know, have you ever felt unheard? You know what I'm saying? I know we talk
shit,
about listening. Have you ever felt unheard?
yeah,
What about you,
yeah.
Corey?
yeah, I think everybody probably has.
Man.
You know,
That's life.
I mean,
Heck yeah.
come
That's the
on,
struggle.
come on.
Nah, but, like, how did it
Yeah.
make you? Like, how did it make you feel? Like, just being unheard.
Yeah, like shit.
I
You, bro, it was
feel like
like,
I feel like I'm a therapist right now, man.
yeah, man. Yeah,
How did it make
let me
you
let me
feel?
let, 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 let me kick back a little
Yeah,
bit, bro, so I
kick
can
your feet up. Yeah.
elaborate on it.
Would you
But
like to play
yeah, bro.
dominoes? How did it make you feel, man? It's funny, and I just think it's
Yeah,
funny because I like, real quick, doc. I was teasing my mom. My brother, he was playing around with Chat GPT this week and kind of trying to make like a bronze statue out of a picture.
yeah,
And my mama was like, "That don't look like me." I was like, "Yeah, mama, that look like a young Van Zant." And I was like, "Fix my life." I was just messing with him, like, "How did that make you feel, beloved?" You know how Iyanla always saying that shit. I don't know
yeah.
if you ever seen that shit, Corey.
I don't think I've
Iyanla
ever
always
seen
try
that.
to, man, nah, if you watch it, man, just watch the clips. That way you get
What
the
is it?
funny parts. It's called this lady called Iyanla. Yeah,
Ayana, fix my
yeah, yeah,
life.
fix my life. Like,
Yeah,
she bring people on, I guess, to her little ranch or whatever. She had this lady on there. She basically bring like whole families on there.
So
Like,
what?
she
She's on
she like
YouTube or what?
You can find her on YouTube, but she had her
Yeah.
own show on what was that? AMC or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't
I ain't never
remember.
heard of. I ain't never heard of
Yeah,
it.
see, it's a black thing, Corey. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that don't matter.
It's a black thing. Cause we make, in our culture, we make jokes at every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But but
Yeah.
cause that just made me think about that. I was talking about being a therapist. Like, kick your feet up. I was like, how does that make you feel when you unheard? Yeah,
Yeah,
and
man.
let me put this out there. I'm not making fun of therapists, man. I'm not making fun of therapists. We just having a little fun right now. Cause I don't need no
Yeah,
therapist turn into a troll and start reading me my goddamn rights. I ain't look. Can you imagine that, dog? You get me shut
You,
down by a
you're not
therapist.
certified.
Yeah, you're not certified. You're not qualified to make that. Like, I understand that. We was just having a little fun.
That's all.
You feel me? Nah, man.
And
But
therapists clock in though.
yeah, therapist. I need a therapist. Look, if there's any therapists out here, man, you interested in being on the Mental Game podcast, let
Yeah.
me know. You know what I'm saying?
damn.
I would love to have a therapist on here. You know
Get
what I'm
V
saying?
on here.
Oh my gosh. Look,
Man.
Come on,
man.
come on.
I'm trying to get them on here, man. They don't want to get on here. Look,
You're gonna have a
you know,
longer than an hour episode, that's for sure.
I'm gonna have to break that down in the 3 parts.
Yeah. That gonna
You
be
know what
a
I'm saying?
series.
We're gonna have a
Damn.
mind part. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We're gonna have a mental game part. We're gonna have a music part. V gonna be on
Oh,
here
music.
singing.
V.
If
That
y'all,
motherfucker.
man, look,
That
I know
motherfucker there.
everybody on here don't know V. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Man, V
Me
is this guy, I
and
met I
V
met
used
him
to
at our
jam.
job, man. V is a good mix of everything. Like,
He
V
don't
is
work
like,
there no more.
nah, he still work there. He
Yeah,
still
He
he's
work
still
working.
there.
I'm
there.
about to say.
Yeah,
I know he's still working there.
V's a survivor, man. Look,
He
I
trained me at shit. He
man,
pretty much trained me.
man, look, I don't want to put his business out there like that, but like, I would just go ahead and say it because this shit was in the news. This V is like
He
one of the
got shot,
most.
right?
Yeah, he got shot. V
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
shot in the chest by his wife.
I didn't
But
know it was in the chest. God damn.
he pulled through. He pulled through and survived. You know what I'm saying? He could have died. You know what I'm saying? He probably about like 5 minutes
She go
if
to
the pair.
prison?
Man, she need to.
Where's
Like,
she
I
I ain't
at?
don't
gonna
even
lie,
know.
she need to. She
Where's
tried
she
to take
at?
my boy from me,
Shit.
man.
She better
Shit.
be.
We ain't get no update on it.
We ain't having.
Man,
We
what?
gotta ask V about that. I don't know
That's
if
Yeah.
V gotta
wild.
attend her trial or not, but
She better be in fucking jail. Fuck that.
yeah. So the story is, you know what I'm saying, they was having an argument or whatever, and bro was finna leave. How did we get on this subject?
I don't even remember.
But look, but V was finna leave the house, man. V was finna leave the house. He was like, I'm gone, I'm gone. Motherfucker went and ran and grabbed the goddamn gun.
Yeah.
And like, long story short, shot my boy.
Man, it's
As
crazy.
He did that.
he was trying to avoid, like, he was trying to, like, just leave the situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she tried to take his life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how you defend that. Like, whoever her lawyer is or
You
whatever,
can.
I don't know how you going
Bro, you just gotta plead for a lesser charge. That's it.
something. Nah, heck nah. Throw the bill. I told V, if you called to testify, throw the book at that girl. Cause like, if the shoe was on the other foot, I guarantee you
Oh, yeah.
she
Oh,
be
for
man,
sure.
that V be in
Oh
jail
yeah.
right now.
For
Oh
sure.
yeah. He would have never got a
Nah,
bond,
he
none
would
of that.
never got
For
nothing.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I told V when I talked to him, I talked to him, he's still in the hospital. And we were trying to, it's crazy, man, because I got on the phone, we were trying to find him. Like, we was on the phone like all that night trying to find out where he was because, V stayed not too far from me. So we were checking all the surrounding hospitals, but turns out they had him in there, you know what I'm saying?
Under
God damn,
protective custody.
Corey
My
brought the
bad.
bass.
My bad.
Nah, but they had him in there, under a false name. You know what I'm saying? For, fear of retaliation, he thought somebody was gonna come in there and finish the job. I ain't trying to
Yeah.
laugh at it, but it's like damn, bro. Like, but
Yeah.
anyway,
He didn't even know they did that like that.
Man,
I didn't know.
V was my boy, man.
Man, V is like, man, V always been the same with me, man. Like, I know they got some people there that don't like him, and some of them same people don't like me. So, I
Damn,
get
ain't
it.
nobody like me.
I like
Dog,
V.
that's what I'm saying. I
He's trying
like
to go.
V.
He's trying
No,
to go to
there's
a ball game. That's what he
yeah,
wants to.
there's some people, dog, believe it or not, there's some people where we work that don't like V. And we ain't talking
Damn,
about big V. We talking about
Livy,
we
yeah.
yeah, we not
Well, V,
yeah, V.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Lil V, look, Corey, I know you've been gone, but we got another V that work at the job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She Lil V, but she
Oh,
big her
it's a
name what
girl.
she want she want me to she want us to call her Big V.
Big
Yeah,
V.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? We call her Big V. Even though Big V probably like Big V shorter than you, Corey.
And why
Yeah,
we call
yeah.
her Big V?
That's what she wanted to be called. She like I told her, I said, hey, we got a V already. She said, well, I'm Big V.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm
Stole
saying.
it.
I don't understand how people don't like V, man. V's always from start to finish, V always treated me the same. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like I've never had a problem with V. V done came to like, I had a couple of crawfish balls and he done been sat down, talked to my granny in law, you know what I'm saying? Like he one of her favorites. She was like, this your friend, you need to bring him around more often. You know what I'm saying? Like, V cool, man. Like V,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have a bad
yeah,
thing to say about
Me
V,
and
man.
me and V me and V clicked because of just sports.
Yeah,
That's
for
what
real.
me and
And
him
see,
clicked
that's
because
one
of
of V.
sports.
That's V wheelhouse. I'm gonna have to get V on like a sports
Me and
episode when I got my brothers on, like when we talk, because my
that's
brothers, ever since
ooh.
what's up?
I was watching the game.
Oh, nah, cause my brothers, man, they told me yesterday, they're like, man, you ain't get us on there, you ain't never asked us no sports questions. I said, you know
That's
what,
what I want to
I
get
got
on.
you. You want to get on the sports
I get on the
podcast when I
sports
talk
one.
about sports?
I get on the sports one for sure.
For sure, for sure. I'm gonna gear it up, man. Like I'm gonna do it. I'm
Fantasy
gonna do it.
football one or some shit.
I'm gonna do a nah. I'm not a fantasy football. I'm gonna do like a sports in general one.
I'm
It's gonna
saying
kind of be like
both.
hey, stamp your allegiance. Hey, before the football season start, who's your team? Like I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want
Oh,
to hear
come
none of
on.
that. You know what I'm saying? I don't
I'm
want
a
to hear none of
Texans all
that.
the way, baby.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it. Don's a Saints fan by default. You know what I'm saying? He's already
yeah,
like he's a Saints fan
yeah,
by default. I don't hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think I'm gonna start like I'm gonna do try to get as many not unbiased, as many like different teams on here as possible. You know what I'm saying? We get do Texans, Saints, Cowboys. I think I know an Eagles fan. I think I know a Bears fan. I'm gonna try to get them on like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let's talk sports. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get it together one of these days.
That'd be pretty cool.
Nah, I think it'll be all right, man. But but long story short, man, Vita made it. You know what I'm saying? He up and running. He back up and running. He back at work. You know what I'm saying? I tried not to bombard him too much, after the whole thing. And that's why I kind of haven't been asking questions. But, we've been dealing with our own external stuff at the job ourselves. So we really ain't been just worried about it. But, we about to shift gears a little bit, get to the real meat and potatoes of this episode. You know what I'm saying? My boy Corey wanted to get on here and, talk about this, pause, this hard year he done had. Shut up, Don. Don't you start laughing. Because if I ain't say it, he was gonna get me. But like, can you walk us through what happened all over the past year, Corey? Like what you've been experiencing. You know what I'm saying? What you've been going through, what you learned.
Yeah. I mean, I had to
What you got?
split. I had to split up with my ex fiance.
Uh-huh.
Went through all that whole year. Got pulled over while I was drinking.
Uh-huh.
Went to jail. Then about 6, 7 months later, got happened again. Went to jail again. And
He
got
like,
got real lucky with the second one.
okay.
We're just getting through the probation period, and then we just moved into my own spot over here, little condo
Okay,
over here.
okay.
You probably drove by them. You know what
Where at?
I don't know. No, you haven't. Or the condos on the golf course
I probably have. I probably
over
took
here.
that detour a couple times
Yeah, I'm
over there
pretty
by
sure you have.
Newport.
But yeah,
Ain't trying to put out there where he live.
no,
Like,
no. There's a bunch of buildings out here. They don't know which one's mine.
I got you. I got you. Nah, but I was gonna ask you like within all that, man. When was the moment that you realized that you needed a change? I'm pretty sure it was after that second DUI.
Yeah. Well, I had already, man, that one was, I ain't even gonna talk about that one. That one was pretty shitty.
Well,
I
don't
would,
tell me you had just walked out the house and went to the
nah,
red
nah,
light.
nah. It wasn't like that, but I hadn't drank that much, man. I'm telling you. And they had just, it took like 7 months to get my blood work,
mm,
and I was going to court. I went to court like six, 7 times for that one.
mm.
And on my it was supposed to be, they told it was going to be my last day. If they didn't get blood results or whatever, it was dismissed. Well, the last day they had them, and it was barely over the limit. Gave me like a really, I mean, it's pretty much like it was dismissed. They didn't charge me anything but court costs. So I
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
moved on from that. Everything's paid for. I just got to push through till December 1st. I get off. Don't make the same mistake again, for sure.
Nah, for sure, for sure. Now, how did like since we talking about listening and being a good listener, like how did listening or not listening be like playing that downfall of the whole fallout of things? Like
Yeah,
was there somebody there be like, hey man, you need to chill out? And who
I
was
just,
telling you these things? Like the people that cared about you? Like,
yeah,
is
people
there a
cared about
reason
me.
that I about to say, is there a reason you ain't listening to these people?
Yeah. Just being hard headed.
Yeah, being hard headed,
Yeah, he was out here
Didn't
like
believe.
extremely hard headed.
man, look, I
I
think
just, man, oh,
Just living life, huh?
but we're good now, man. I'm good. About to start getting my kids back. Nah, that's what mattered to me the most.
absolutely, dog. Like,
So you saying you went through this, it really, you going through this really made you a better person,
Yeah, I think so.
and you had to go through this to make you a better person, because if you wouldn't have went through this, you'd have still been doing the same thing?
Yeah. Uh, yeah, probably so. So I got in trouble.
I mean,
Yeah,
Because
sometimes that's
I mean,
all it take.
I mean, I did it for so long, man, and
yeah,
never had any consequences.
yeah.
Sometimes that's what it take, dog. That's
That's
why,
what
But
it
like,
takes. Yeah,
I'm telling you, the first one, that was pretty legit. But
Corey's on the he was on the
but
freeway going
nah,
110.
nah, hell nah. I do, nah, I don't, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I would do it sober
yeah.
on 99,
Man, hey, look, I think
but
they be wanting you to do that shit on 99,
I
dog.
ain't seen not a one cop on 99.
That's why I said I don't think they care. I don't think
But
that there's no I don't think there's a spot on 99 where a cop can sit. Well, no,
Nah,
no, like right there on like well, Dayton on Dayton side, maybe probably pull over in the grass or something. Maybe. Nah, man. Um, that's why I do it. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's why I don't like I don't know, man. I really don't like. I can say it, but I can't say it, cause like when I'm out of town, I'm on vacation. Of course, I ain't driving. You know what I'm saying? I do, I do a little bit of drinking, man. Because I used to work I call it, I used to work in law enforcement,
let's go
and
to bombshells. Get,
yeah, we used to go to bombshells. Yeah, we used to go to
I ain't
bombshells.
never
But dog,
went.
like, man, like I never
Wasn't
used to
allowed to.
like, man. Look, oh, look, we gonna talk about that too, Court.
Nah, I don't want to talk about
But
that.
that's why I don't do a lot of like because like just hearing about the cost of everything.
heck
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because there's a cost with that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that the whole drinking and driving thing. I'm like, bro, like
For real, man.
I used to hear
Dude,
people's stories when I was, you know what I'm saying, when I used to work at the jail, man. I was like, dog,
probably
man, they
close
got you
to,
in over that.
I probably spent close to like 12,000.
That's what I'm saying. I know it's over 10
Damn.
bands. I
Yeah.
know it's over 10 bands, man.
Same person
I
who
was
was
like,
trying to
For
put
both,
that machine in
for
your car?
both, for both.
for both of them,
Shit, I don't know. Oh, for the breathalyzer, shit, that bitch takes like $58 out of my account every 2 weeks.
man,
And then you got to get it calibrated every month. That's $30. And you got to have it for a whole
Damn.
year. You got to have it for a whole year.
shit,
You're
man.
looking
Is
at,
it? Which one you got? You got the one that you got, like, pause, Don.
I got
I know
one of the,
you got, okay. Is it the one you gotta blow in before you start your car or something like that?
Yeah, you gotta blow in it. It's for real.
For real, before you start your car?
No shit.
I thought that was a
Yeah.
myth, dog. I thought the
Nah.
dude that told me he wasn't really trustworthy,
How you think
so
it's
I
a
ain't
myth,
believe him.
Johnny? You smarter than that.
Man, look. I didn't think we had the technology for that
Hell
yet,
nah.
dog. I didn't think they,
Yeah.
I didn't think they wanted people that bad, bro. Like I was
Yeah.
like,
It's
you gotta
serious.
blow in this
You
motherfucker before
can't.
you start the
Don't
car.
even. You better not even stay up late drinking and try to blow in that bitch the next morning. You
Get
gonna
the
fail.
fuck out of here,
I'm
bro.
telling
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Telling you. They ain't on.
I
They
knew
ain't
it.
on no. That shit serious. You could take. I could probably take maybe drink one beer and wait 30 minutes and go blow, and I probably wouldn't like. It would make you blow again and blow again.
Man, I remember when I it's crazy because I remember I used to laugh at the motherfuckers at the job. You know, I ain't gonna say the name. I ain't saying the name. I ain't saying what we do. We put that disclaimer out there. I ain't saying the name.
Yeah.
Well, like at our job, man, they motherfuckers used to send us to do the whole physical, not the physical, but they used to send us for like the drug test. And I used to giggle at them, man. Them motherfuckers make me blow in the breathalyzer deal. Man, your camera froze, Corey. I used to laugh at the motherfucker.
Cause
Like,
I
what the
moved
fuck?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew a dude that had one. He used to always have somebody else to blow in their phone. No diddy. No diddy. He kept a designated driver.
Look, he's like, hey man, I'ma drive. Go ahead and blow in it for me right quick.
Yeah, for real
Yeah, I
though.
got to drive. I'm the only.
How you make your camera reload?
You turn it off, turn it back on.
Like this?
Oh, you gonna have me play? That's why I say I need to get. Hey man, Mental Game is hiring for a producer. I need to
Yeah,
get a
then
producer on here. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it ain't loading back up yet. It's probably gonna catch you on the back end, Corey. Just go ahead and keep it up. That's what it usually does. But cause you can't really change it while we record. I don't think. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know who that is sitting on the couch, but he been real quiet.
that's my little brother, man.
Hey, what's up, little bro?
He
Welcome
can't
to the
hear you.
Mental Game Podcast, man.
He can't hear you.
He can't hear. Oh yeah, you
I
got the
didn't think
headphones on.
I didn't think moving my fucking phone would.
Nah,
I'm on a.
it depend on your connection. Sometimes it's
I got
like a
good
little
ass
finicky.
Wi-Fi.
You sure?
Yeah, I
Let's
got
say
up to 6 or 7 devices, and I only got what 2 on it right now.
you got if you got AT&T, that don't count. AT&T been giving me hell
I
all
got
this
the
week, bro.
Xfinity.
Oh yeah, okay, that might be a little better.
Yeah, that's one.
You need to get on that cellular. Down, what you on? You on Wi-Fi? Or you on cellular?
Regular.
Yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi man finally
Let me see if I can.
well my shit's finally working good, man. AT&T been giving me hell all this week, bro. And you know how much them motherfuckers send you when your shit be out?
What?
$3.33.
That's it.
I told them motherfuckers, I said, man, I mean, what I'm supposed to do with this? What I'm
I
supposed to do
buy a
with three
bag of
dollars?
chips.
Man, you can't even buy a bag of chips with $3.33. You probably be a quarter short.
Nah, you can buy the 269.
Oh my gosh!
That's it.
Like you got to plead with the store clerk. Come on, man. Let me have it. 333. Come
Bro,
on,
that's
man.
it.
Let me hold it. Let me hold it for the 333, man. Come on, man. You know I'm good for it.
This shit ain't gonna come
What
back
happened
on,
back in
bro.
the day? You used
Nah,
to have tabs at the store.
they use that what?
Tabs at the store.
And nah. No, I can't. Nah, in New Orleans, yes, yeah, yeah, but heck, nah, not
It's stuck.
here, no.
It's
Yeah, it's
stuck
stuck,
on.
Cord.
I know.
It looks stuck on your end.
Fuck yeah! All I see is him sleeping on
Dang, it's your fault, little bro. Shoot, you done messed us up.
I
Now we
know,
gotta
man.
shoot this all over again.
All I did was just pick up my phone and move it a little bit, and that's it.
He can go out and come back in now.
Yeah, lead the pod, and come back.
Leave it. All right. Leave.
There he is.
Yeah.
And then it was us, man.
The last two.
The last two, bruh. Let's talk about this week, bruh. I found out some
Got you.
information. There he is. See, there he
What's
is.
up, baby?
And they go look, man. You sure that's your little brother, man?
Yeah, he.
That man,
Shit, look
that
as
man.
big as him, don't
I'm about to say, son, that's it. Like that's your
Nah,
little brother.
nah, he big, bro. Stand up.
This is.
His little like he get dunked on. Look, I ain't gonna lie.
Look, nah, look, he big.
Yeah,
Oh
bruh.
shit. Oh
That,
god
hey,
damn.
he ain't had to do that. Why he
Hey,
did that?
hey, his
He did
dad's,
not have to do that, bruh.
hey, his dad's damn near 6'5", so
Oh, okay, all
Oh
right.
shit.
Well,
mine
it
ain't.
makes it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Look,
we got the same mom, but yeah,
same idea. I
his dad's
got
six,
you.
damn near 6'5", so yeah,
Ah,
he's
okay,
about
okay,
done
okay.
growing. I still put it on him though.
Yeah.
Come
Pause.
on,
Come on, Corey. God damn,
come on.
man. Show a little pizzazz, man. It's a little decorum, man. I still putting it on him. Like, hey, man, pause. Hey,
He
man,
likes
watch
to
that.
he's competitive. He's real competitive, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
He likes to play football and
All right.
do all this, and we be getting after it sometimes. Huh?
Hey, what Junior?
What's up, bud?
What Junior?
What, my kid?
Yeah, the one that
Uh,
was doing them games, man.
oh, no, he's not. He's not here right now. He'll be here. I'll get him. I'll get him on this Thursday coming up,
Yeah, man.
and
Okay.
That
then
dude was
and
doing
then
his thing, man.
yeah, then I get him over the weekend a little bit. But yeah,
Man. Babe,
huh?
alive.
All right, hold on. All right, bro.
This
Yeah,
dude,
what?
this dude,
No, thank you.
my little brother. This dude, my homeboy, basketball camp. I went to football camp. We came back to high school. This motherfucker was at least 5 to 6 inches taller than me. I was like, what the fuck happened?
He sprouted.
Man,
He
bro.
had
He
that
was like,
growth spurt.
he talking about, it's them basketball stretches, man. It's them basketball stretches, man. Bullshit, motherfucker. You had knee surgery or something.
Shit.
But now till this day, man, dude is, you know what I'm saying? He always in the gym and shit. He always working
Mhm.
out. I said, man, he put me to shame. Because that used to be me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't work out as much as I should now. Look, man, where you going?
Walking the brother
Oh,
out.
you walking a little bit outside.
No, I was cooking some boudin out here.
Oh, huh, bro?
Man, he ain't even invite us.
I just
We could
made
have
some.
set up at his
Mm,
house, dog. Shoot.
shit, I was about to walk in.
Cut
Man,
out.
we could have
Nah,
did the
yeah.
podcast at his house on the couch.
I made a steak for me and my little brother.
Okay. Man, I was thinking
It was
about
good, man.
barbecuing, dog,
Real
but
good.
you know, we end up working on we end up working. So,
Where you went Saturday?
man, I went
I mean Friday. Shit,
Friday, I'm
Friday.
about
My
to say
bad.
I went to bed. Wasn't working on Saturday. Nah, I ain't had that much to do. I just had like what you call that area of town, man? It was like Sunnywood. What, Sunnywood over there? I had to go to Spring and then do a couple of the runs in Pasadena. That's it.
Yeah.
You
That's
still
it,
working
man.
at PBS, Johnny?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Who? What?
Who? What? How? He
I
trying to
see
he trying to get
Don
me rolled up.
Don Don got his work shirt on. Shit.
Oh,
What?
how? What? This is who we used to work for.
It
For
looks like
real.
it to me. Why you wearing it?
This,
No,
this my work shirt.
Don got Don got his own agenda, man. Don't
There
mind
ain't that
him.
many there ain't many people there no more, huh? There ain't that
Man,
many.
bro. Like I told you in that
Yeah.
Everybody left.
in your video, man. It's crazy, dude. Like how times, it's crazy, man, when you go through working for somebody and stuff like that, and all these years you had all these people, and then you pull up pictures and stuff like that. It's like, dang, bro, all these people gone, son.
Yeah, that video, that was a good.
Bro, everybody except you and, well, shoot, even you gone.
Yeah.
Everybody except Chewy
Yeah.
in that video is gone. Cause I think
Yeah.
I saw Jose, Guillermo, Josh, you of course was holding the phone. Who else? Everybody in that video, fucking Brandon. Yeah, everybody gone, man. But that's
Angel.
that. And, huh?
Yeah.
Angel, yeah,
Angel.
Angel's
Angel.
gone. Yeah, Angel
Yeah.
gone too, man. But it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad to see people moving on to better things. You know what I'm saying? You hate to see people go. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, when you working with people, you know what I'm saying, you build a camaraderie, you build a
Yeah.
bond and stuff
It's like a
like that.
It's like a
Yeah,
family,
it's like
man.
it's a family,
It
bro. You see
is.
these
It
people.
really is.
Yeah, it is. You see
It
these
really
It
people
is.
is.
every day of your work life. You see these
Yeah.
people. You got, like, the way society is right now. You got to work. You know what I'm saying? You got to be at work every day to make any type of money. But so like, you see these people every day, bro. You talk to these
And I mean,
people every day.
I still talk to some of them, obviously.
Yeah, man. Look, obviously you on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? You still talk to somebody.
In the
You know what I'm
fantasy
saying?
league.
Yeah, for sure. You talking shit in the fantasy league, and it's crazy. In the fantasy league, we got people that done, that been left. Henry. I got people I done known for years. In that fantasy group. I got people when I was work for the Homeland Security. I got people in the league from way back then. So you know what I'm saying. I guess we could say, man, we could leave. You know what I'm saying? We could leave these employers, you know what I'm saying? But, just make sure you stay connected with your people.
That's all.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the lesson of the day. Lead them, not me. Lead them, don't lead me.
Yeah.
Nah, man. So yeah, but recently, man, like how how me and Corey got to talking about him being on the podcast. I stumbled across a video on Facebook. I'm probably gonna put a clip of it up right now, somewhere on here somewhere. But my boy Corey was spitting, man. Like I gotta ask, bro. I gotta ask. Like, you know what I'm saying? Corey's a rapper. Like, what's your
I
go-to
like
hype
the
up
rap.
song, man? He liked the rap.
I like the rap. I ain't no
What's
rap.
your man? Okay.
I
What?
mean,
What's the difference?
I
It's a
mean,
difference.
Liking the
It's a
rap make
difference
you a
between a
rapper,
rap
man.
and yeah.
yeah, I got a lot of them too.
Cause there's a lot of people out here that they just rap, man. I don't think they like to rap. I be listening to their raps. I don't think they like to rap,
Yeah,
but
a bunch of trash ass
you know what I'm
motherfuckers out
saying.
here.
I'm just saying, son. But what's your go-to hype song, man, when you need motivation? Cause obviously, you know what I'm
Man,
saying. It's been a tough time for you.
I like
You know what I'm saying?
man, I listen to a lot of Mac Miller.
Okay.
Mac Miller, my
Yeah, I heard that was one of your
I
people
listen
from.
to
I see the post in the back.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Shout out to Mac Miller, man.
I got the
R.I.P.
Mac Miller. Yeah,
R.I.P. to
I
Mac
got
Miller,
the
man.
I like J Cole a lot.
Okay.
That's there's this
There's just a few, just a couple.
there's this new white rapper out there from New
Why you gotta
Hampshire.
be white, Corey? Why you
Cause,
gotta be white?
so you
Why you
let
can't
him
be just?
or not? You listen to him, you can tell he's white.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey,
I'm like, fine.
hey, his name is J-Zack, man. He's from New
Okay.
Hampshire. He's from New Hampshire. Oh my God,
When
dude,
when you knew you had it.
dude's on another level. Probably in high school, a lot of people liked what I used to do in high school. But I mean, back in high school, I mean, I was a little kid.
Yeah.
He was just
When you
saying,
took it
he was
serious.
just
So
making
now
up
So
shit.
yeah,
now you really
yeah,
taking it
yeah, yeah.
serious.
I mean, yeah, I guess a little bit, man. I can express my feelings a little bit easier and a little bit better when I'm writing stuff down and writing it to like beats and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And I
It-
obviously I sound different. So
yeah. I call like, man, I don't know, man. Is that
yeah,
Corey? Like, okay,
I
okay.
like the
we
big
got
Now,
clip, bro. I like
okay,
the
we
big
got a
is that one of the things that kind of got you through this tough years, like just writing raps and stuff like just
uh
is that how you occupied your time?
yeah. I mean, me and this dude I've been making music with, we probably connected what maybe 6 months ago or so.
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, he's been like my only friend pretty much. I mean, the only person I really talk to consistently.
Yeah.
He didn't
And
mean it, Chuy. He didn't mean it.
I'm texting Chewy and try to call that motherfucker.
Man, look, he
Um,
been man. He a
I know he's
different.
busy,
He a different dude now, man.
but
He been
yeah,
busy. You know.
me and him. So we and him connected. You know, he's
Hmm.
Yeah.
man, he's really fucking good, man. Really, really good.
But he's got the passion, man.
You
That's the
you
thing.
he makes all them beats and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's he's for real with it. And he has some stuff that he showed me that he has. That's just
Oh shit.
he's saving it. This is just, man, it's good, man. Real,
Yeah, that's what you're
really
supposed to
good.
do. You're supposed to get your catalog together first before you
Yeah,
come
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We made another one.
See, that's one thing.
We
That's
got to
one thing I
re-record it
never
though.
knew, dog.
What?
What you say, Corey?
I said we made another one. We got to re-record it though. It's
Come
called
on with it,
Too Late.
man. Look, I need a
It's a little
theme
bit
song for the
slower.
Mental Game podcast, man. I need another theme song. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? Something I can play. I need some stuff I can play when I start doing these pop up shops and stuff. Like, yeah, man, this song was made for me. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the mental game. You know what I'm saying? So I stick my chest out too. Like, yeah, mental game. Yeah, my boy Corey.
So
Nah,
now you're
but
really taking it serious.
Yeah, I spend a little bit more time doing it for sure.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
nice. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You got it. You got
Yeah,
it. You different. You set aside. You set apart from everything else that they got going on out there. You know what I'm saying?
I
yeah.
like
But that's
And
kind of
and
like
if you was to
the
drop
catch
that,
22.
if you was to drop that, guarantee you it's gonna go.
it's already been dropped.
Where's that? Where's that,
It's
man? I'm
on.
finna put you on Spotify. I'm finna add you right now.
That's my. I told y'all that's my song with my boy. Get my. It's called Get Mine's Back. Type in Lamarck and it's on Spotify
All you
and
gotta do is
So what
tell me
platforms you
what.
running on?
it's on Apple Music too. Yeah, it's
All
out
right.
there already. It's been out there.
What your numbers look like?
Uh, I don't know. He hasn't looked at them in a minute, so
Y'all have been doing. See, you gotta use your social media to your advantage. You gotta drop it on TikTok. Once you drop it on TikTok, and it goes. It goes.
I ain't dropping. I don't have a TikTok, so
Bro, you need that. You need that. You gotta work these platforms
Oh,
to your
here it
advantage.
is. Get Mine's Back, man, by
yeah.
Lamarck and Corey Bob. Man. Corey Bob, man. I've been telling you about that. Hey,
Hey,
man,
I might just
that's
change it.
gonna give people, like, people not gonna see that shit coming, dog.
I think I might
They
just
Yeah.
gonna,
go straight up Bob. Damn, just
Huh,
Bob.
bro?
Call me Bob.
call me Bob.
Yeah.
Bob in my head.
Nah, man, I
Fucking.
like the Corey Bob, man, because it's like they gonna be like, "What's this? A country song?" They gonna listen and motherfucker gonna start slaying and killing that shit and spitting that shit. I'm like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "Okay." You know what I'm saying? I mean, we gonna have and then, look, bro. I do a collab with you, Mental Game, Corey Bob. You know what I'm saying? Mental Game, MNTL, X, Corey Bob. You know what I'm saying? Make a, yeah, bro. I do that. I'll do that. I put the song in my playlist, dog. See, I got you locked in. I would, you know what I'm saying? If y'all look.
My
I ain't gonna
boys.
lie to you. If y'all on Spotify, I'm gonna put this up. Y'all on Spotify.
I'm the second verse. Then my
You know what I'm
boys
saying?
in the first.
Y'all get on Spotify. Look my boy up. It might look blurry. It's gonna clear up. Hey man, y'all go listen to that Get Mines Back, man, on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get your music, or just hit my boy up. Go ahead, shout your social media out, bro,
Shit.
so they can find you.
My Facebook's just Corey Nelson,
And it's soon
and
to be
then
Corey Bob, Corey
I
Bob
think
Nelson.
I think my Instagram I think is at Corey John Bob. I think that sounds about right.
I'm just looking at Don, man. I don't know, but hey, man, Don, I can't look. Sometimes when he be doing stuff, I can't look at him, bro. He one of the funniest people I know. I just can't. He's
Bro,
just like,
let
but
us know
not.
when you
It's
drop the
funny.
video,
It's
bro.
funny, but Don, hey, it's funny, but hey, Corey, Don's serious. That boy's serious, bro.
Serious on
That
what?
boy
For real.
nah, that boy serious, man. Nah, you got it, son. You got it.
Oh, serious
You
with
do,
that.
You
bro.
got it.
Oh, I
You
got
got
you.
it,
Yeah.
bro. You got it. You actually talking. You actually talking about something.
I got some shit, man.
For real. But like what's next, dog? Like what you trying to put together? What's your plan?
I don't
What
know,
are you trying to
man.
do?
I think me and him might end up. 'Cause we got a few more songs we're gonna be working on, and I think we're gonna probably try to put together maybe like a 10 song little tape.
Okay.
Me and him.
All right, what you gonna do with it, man? You gonna what we doing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Come on, man. You got a plan.
I know people that can give me some shows.
Okay, okay.
That can get us some shows for sure.
All right.
Some people I used to hang out with in high school. Some guys over there in Bear Station.
Okay, okay, okay. 10-4, 10-4. Now I got a new segment. Man. I'm adding to my podcast. All right, and I hope you're ready for it because it's called Rapid Fire. I'm about to ask y'all some rapid fire questions, man, before we end off this podcast. You know what I'm saying? I kind of use it. I like doing questions because I like people to get to know who I got on this podcast. I like them to get to know me. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, everybody else is like, you should do a video of your backstory and what you like, what you don't like, and you should do the same for all of your guests and stuff like that. I'm like, man, fuck all that. Like, I just do it like this. I ask like rapid fire questions during the show, at the end of the show, beginning of the show, and if they want to know, they gotta listen. You feel me? So I already asked you your first you go to hype song. Like, what's one food you'll never give up, no matter what kind of diet you on?
Pancakes.
Mm.
Damn, Don, for real?
Pancakes, bro. Gotta have
Pancake.
them.
Steak.
Steak.
Steak. Yeah.
Dang. Okay. Mine, bro. Oh man, it's gotta be my mom's spaghetti. I, I, I
Damn.
always I always come back like the Isley brothers. Man, bro, I'm telling you, my mom's spaghetti, bro. Like, that was a bar right there.
I
What
love
he
spaghetti,
said,
man. Spaghetti's good, man.
my man, dude, I don't know. It got to be that, and
My my
then number
dad
two.
my dad makes some badass spaghetti.
Okay. Is he Italian? Is he
Nah,
might say that? Oh,
no,
God, come on.
he's
That was
white.
I would I say he white, but I was like, is he Italian, man? I was trying to give him a little bit of, you know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
my
Yeah.
dad can cook like a motherfucker, dude.
Say, what's a struggle food you'll always go back to? That's like a like something that you'll always,
Bowl of cereal.
man, bowl of cereal. Look, hey, I feel that. I feel that. I ain't gonna lie to you,
Oatmeal.
Fat ass
man.
bowl of cereal too.
Oatmeal, really,
Got
Don?
what?
Oatmeal?
Put
Probably,
that sugar in it. And then milk. Whip
probably,
it.
probably two bowls of cereal. Fat ass bowl of
Two
cereal.
bowl,
Yeah. Damn.
two bowl,
You good?
big old bowl.
Ooh,
Man, look,
you
mine is
about to
Hold
peanut
up.
sleep
Hold
butter.
up.
good.
Hold up.
What's up?
You about
What's
to
Hold up.
up?
sleep
What type
good.
of cereal?
What
What
type
type
of
of
cereal?
cereal?
Yeah. What type of cereal?
Well, let me see what it is. I know what it is, but
Hey, man, you supposed to know this off the top of your head.
nah, honey bunches of oats, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
See,
Yeah.
man, I'm a cinnamon toast crunch guy myself, man. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Oh yeah,
man.
cinnamon toast crunch is real good.
Look, I would say for me, bro, for me personally, is peanut butter and jelly.
Fucking
How?
hate peanut butter and
How?
jelly.
Huh?
How?
What you
How
mean
though?
how?
Do you just put it on the bread or do you whip it in the bowl?
I look, if I'm eating it with some crackers, pause. Well, no, that's not pause. If I'm eating it with some crackers, I'm whipping it together in a bowl. If I got it with some crackers, but any other time, I'm just putting it on the bread. You know what I'm saying? But
I, I'm
I'll never get away from peanut butter and jelly. So you
I'm
mix it
whipping it.
together, you whip it together, then put it on the
Yeah.
bread.
Yeah. Cream. Whip it till it's creamy.
Yeah.
No diddy. No diddy.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh shit, bro.
Shit.
Oh,
No
bro.
diddy, no diddy.
Oh, bro.
Golly, bro.
Bro. You know what I mean, though, bro.
I know what you mean, Don. Your camera went on, bro. I don't know if I turned it off or you turned.
Bro.
Golly, bro.
Bro.
I
But you
wasn't
know what
ready
I'm
for it.
saying, though.
I
You know what
wasn't
I'm
ready,
saying,
bro.
though. Yeah.
Golly, son, for real, for
Yeah.
real.
Just spread it on.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I get the picture. Golly, man. All right. Hey, yo, all that good stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, me, man, I can always go back to peanut butter and jelly, dog. I would say noodles, but it's got to be the mama noodles. I like.
Ramen
I can't.
noodles.
The
I love
mama
ramen.
noodles. You ever heard of
Oh,
the mama noodles?
nah, I never heard of those.
I gotta put you on, man. I gotta put you on. Go to Kroger's in the international section at like where they got. Don't get the what they got them. What's them fried noodles? Don't get them. It literally says MAMA on it, right?
Mama.
Yeah, mama. My recommendation, you get dang, I'm telling all my secrets on the podcast, bro. I'm gonna go to Kroger tomorrow. All that shit gonna be gone now. All right, fuck it. Uh, I recommend you get the green and white pack because it's the rice noodles. It's like the soup noodles. I recommend you get those. But the chicken, beef, pork, all of them are good. I think they better than Maruchan or whatever, however you call it. You know what I'm saying? That's just my
Damn.
opinion. Not for real.
How much are they?
They probably like what, 25 cents a pack, 55 cents a pack, something shit like that.
For real?
Yeah. They not that expensive. I mean, it's noodles, man. Noodles ain't gonna be expensive. I mean, unless you go to like a ramen place. I ain't know. But speaking of that, I know we on rapid fire questions.
Yeah.
Since when did that become a thing, man? Like, I remember somebody asked me to go to a ramen spot. I was like, yeah, I want to go. Something in my soul, man, feels bad about paying $17 for a bowl of what I can make
What,
at home.
Yeah, no
bruh?
shit.
I'm serious, bruh. I'm oh so serious, bruh.
It wasn't nothing special.
I don't know. I don't know what's special. I ain't been. I haven't
Oh,
been to a
all right.
ramen spot.
So
My
you just
boy,
couldn't get over
yeah, I
the
just like.
yeah.
I'm like, damn, like I can literally, I can go to the store, pick up a pack at most 55 cents. I got all the little extra ingredients at home. You know what I'm saying? Like the green onions. I know some people that cut up green onions in they shit, season it up, boil egg, all that. I got all that shit at home. I can put it together for under $17, under $10, shit, probably under $5.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just something deep down. I don't know. Maybe it's the ancestors talking to me, telling me, be like, man, you better go home and put your bowl together for $5 or whatever. But one of these days, I'm gonna do it just to say I did it. Plus, I don't know. But what's I don't know why I put this question down there. If your life was a movie, who would play you? I asked this on purpose.
Shit, I don't know.
I know who. I got the perfect actor who would play you, Corey.
Makai Pfeiffer.
Deadpool.
Huh? No. All right, listen to the question. If your life was a movie, right? If we had the Corey Bob biopic, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Don't tell me
saying?
you're talking about 8 Mile.
Nah, man. Nah, I ain't say Cheddar Bob. I said Corey Bob. If we had the Corey Bob biopic, man, you the main character. Whose name? What famous actor name gonna be on your billboard
You
playing you?
you tell me, John.
Adrian Brody, man. I already told you at the beginning of the podcast, man. Hey, look, if you put a beard on Brody right now, dog. Matter of fact,
That's
man, put a
Corey, huh?
beard on Brody, dog. It's gonna look just like that dude, bruh.
Get out of here.
Now, Don talking about Mekhi Phifer gonna play him.
Yeah.
Mekhi Phifer, they're gonna have to put Mekhi Phifer on stilts, cause Don every bit of 6'2", 6'3". I don't think Mekhi Phifer that tall. But I can see that. But I
Yeah.
just can't see Mekhi Phifer with a bald head, dog. I can't see
Bruh.
it. Me, I don't be focused on who gonna play me. I let somebody else decide that. Like, uh the daddy on BMF, forgive me, I don't know his name, but the daddy on BMF, I want him to play my dad if I have a biopic. Charles. Charles gotta play my dad. So I say that. All right, this is more personal, like more on the mental side. Like, if you like to your 18-year-old self, if you had to send a text message to your 18-year-old self, what would you send? Like, what would you tell him?
Start your own business.
Corey, you mighty comfortable. Corey, mighty comfortable over
Maybe
there.
take take rapping more serious. I don't know.
Okay. Me, man, I would tell 18-year-old me. And I kind of asked this question on my last podcast. I'll just tell 18-year-old me, hey man, just stay focused. I know this might sound a little cliche. It's gonna all work out. You know what I'm saying? Focus on your craft. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that was at the time, I can't remember. It's probably football. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Focus on your health. Stuff like that. I know it sounds a little cliche, but I mean, I would honestly, like, knowing what I know now, you know, health is wealth. I would tell my 18-year-old self. Um, what's one thing that people misunderstand about you? Oh, Corey.
I don't know. Maybe that I'm not a responsible person. They think
Look at
they
that.
probably
I can see that. I can
misunderstand
see
that.
that.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that. No, I can see that. That ain't gonna go over my. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
ain't go over my head. What about you, Don? What's one thing most people would misunderstand about you?
my delivery.
Yeah, bro, cause I can see how it could be hostile. That's why people scared of your ass, dog.
Yeah,
Cause yeah, your
yeah,
delivery can be taken a little hostile.
yeah, bro.
Hey, like, hey, people, and it's funny because people come up to me and they be asking me like, "Is Don man?" I'm like, nah, he alright. Nah, he just. Yeah, I said that's just his demeanor. But he fine. I mean, one person like, dang, why he went off on you like that? Like, what do you mean? Oh, why he screaming at you like that? Don ain't screaming at me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just sometimes he get a little excited and it just be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta go to the
Oh,
bathroom, Johnny.
uh-oh. Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Big boy rule. Nah, but one thing I think people misunderstand about me is I don't know, cause people don't tell me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I find out years later.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like people used to think I was mean. You know what I'm saying? People used to think I was you know what I'm saying, I'm crazy and I'm just gonna fly off the handle. You know what I'm saying? I guess a big misunderstanding about me is that I'm quiet, which is true, and then is you know what I'm saying, then in some cases it's not true. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm quiet if I don't know you, I'm quiet. So I guess that could be the thing that's misunderstood about me because according to my little brother Sam, I talk the most shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I would say that'd probably be the most misunderstood about thing about me is that I'm quiet. But I mean, it's kind of true. If I don't know you, yeah, I'm gonna be quiet. You know what I'm
Honestly,
saying?
your environment.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I guess that's true in a sense. You feel me?
Yeah.
So um, let's see. What's my next question? Like, who's someone you listen to when you need some wisdom, O'Dine?
Shit, everybody. You can gain something from everybody you talk to.
Man, that's so true, bruh. That is so true. Hey, yeah, Corey. All right, the question is, Corey, we're gonna get to you in a minute, but the question is, go ahead and sit there and think about it. The question is, who is someone you listen to when you need wisdom? But go ahead, elaborate on that, Don.
Shit, that's why I talk to everybody, bro, because you learn everything from somebody.
Not for real. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm a firm believer in wherever I'm at, you know what I'm saying, whether, you know what I'm saying, whether I'm always where I'm supposed to be, right? And I'm like you. I feel like whatever message is delivered, I always go back and I be like, okay, what was I supposed to learn from that? Instead of thinking negatively about it, be like, oh, this person pissed me off. I be like, okay, well, what they were trying to tell me in
Yeah,
reality. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think everybody has a lot. I think everybody, even the stupidest person, probably has some wisdom to offer, but it's all about what you take from it. You know what I'm saying? Because even your body do that. You know what I'm saying? Your body take food and use what it need to, you know what I'm saying, to power whatever, and provide nutrition or whatever, and it get rid of the rest. So I feel like that's what people need to do with information. You know what I'm saying? Like, the wisdom is in the information and we just gotta decipher it. We gotta be smart enough to decipher it. You feel me? Corey, who's someone but I'm gonna give my answer. But Corey, who's someone you listen to when you need wisdom? That's a good answer, Don. I like that answer, Don. You get a little something
Hey,
from everybody.
probably my dad.
Your dad provides a lot of wisdom. Now, what's the most like wise advice that your dad has ever given you?
Just I guess maybe just take it day by day. Just keep pushing,
That's
keep
crazy how
pushing,
that's
keep
always the
pushing.
best advice, dog.
Um,
People just telling you take one day at a time.
you just
yeah.
That should be like, but you know
don't
what? Because
stop,
once you
don't stop trying to get to where you want to be.
right,
Keep
yep, yeah. I think
head down. That's what he would say. Head down.
head down, keep pushing. Hell yeah. I got one. It's like sometimes you guys just gotta bow your head and weather the storm. You know what I'm saying? I would say for me, and don't get me wrong, I like I'm like Don. I get a little bit of wisdom from everybody. My brothers, they give a good bit of wisdom. My aunt Alice, she gives a lot of good wisdom. But I'm gonna just go ahead and say my mom because she's the most successful, to me. You know what I'm saying? I can always go to my mom, and my mom kind of like, kind of like your dad, Corey. My mom used to always say something that's so profound now. My mom used to always say, haste make waste. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's saying if you rush into things and they don't pan out, then like you was doing all that rushing for nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So basically, in a sense, she's just telling you take your time. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. Don't rush. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would say my mom. She gives the best advice in the weirdest ways, and she always got a story for it. And it's crazy because my aunt, she's the same way. She got my aunt Alice. She's an avid listener to the podcast. I mentioned her last week. She always got a story for something. So, and she gives some great advice too. Uh, saying we in our family, she's known as the teacher. She always teaching somebody how to do something, especially my dad. But that's another story for another day. But Corey, man, if we gave you a billboard right now, what would it say?
A billboard?
Yeah, we gave you a billboard right now. You see how these questions I tailor them to you, sort of.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hey man, is that outside your window right now? He
What?
like, let's go. He got a billboard somewhere. He must have passed up a billboard. Astros, let's go. What about you, Don?
Adaptation.
Adaptation?
You gotta adapt your surroundings, man. The only way you survive.
Fucking right. Well, me, if I had a billboard, mine would say, life is a mental game,
Straight up.
and you need the right mentality to survive.
Straight up.
Nah, but anything y'all gotta say, man, before we end off this podcast? We've been going for a little minute.
Corey said the best thing. Keep your head down and push
Keep
forward.
keep your head down, keep pushing. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only
Hey, I
way
had,
that and that's
I
the only way
liked
you're
it.
gonna
I
get through
enjoyed
it.
it. I enjoyed it. That
Nah,
I'll be
man.
ready to get on that sports one too, for
Oh,
sure.
for sure, man. For sure. We happy to have you. I'm glad you
I'll roast your ass.
oh really?
Woo!
Oh man, you know what? You bring it then. We can do. Hey, when you want to go? You lucky I got somebody on next week, man. We got I got my boy
get
Daniel
get
on
you
next week, man. I don't know what we gonna talk about, but it's gonna be
get you a
something.
little group together. Get V on there.
Oh yeah,
Well
I'm definitely gonna give you. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna talk to
nobody
V.
else gonna be able to talk actually if you get V on there.
Vigo, it's gonna be the mental V podcast, like
Shit.
the V takeover.
Especially you get start talking about them Astros. You gonna
Man. But uh shoot, man, I just lost my train of thought. But anyway, um any final thoughts, Don?
Nah, that's it.
You sure? You ain't got nothing to say? Is that
Nothing.
dang that bad?
Yes.
That bad, huh? Dang.
Yes.
Nah, man, but I just want to encourage everybody, man. I want to thank everybody for listening to the Mental Game Podcast. Man, make sure y'all, like, share, subscribe. Let us know what y'all want to hear, what y'all want us to talk about, like who you want to hear from. I done had a couple of people, um, hit me up, and we're gonna talk about it. Talk about those little topics and stuff. Um, I know one of the things I'm working on, we trying to move to like an open forum where we could like hear from people that's actually listening to the podcast and stuff. Um, I also want to say that I just want to encourage everybody to be a good listener. You know what I'm saying? There's no shame in listening to, just listening to people and just actually hearing what people got to say. You know what I'm saying? I think being a good leader is knowing how to listen and also knowing how to decipher who's giving you bullshit and, who's really trying to help you. And I think those are qualities of being a good leader.
Don't don't rush your decision.
Yeah, don't rush your decisions either. You know what I'm saying? I know I know and I understand some decisions come with like time restraints and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? Try not to be too hasty.
you still gotta think it out.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But you know what I'm saying? If you got any stories or anything to add to this episode, you know what I'm saying, put it down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You made it this far. I'd really appreciate it. But y'all sure y'all ain't got anything else, man, before we go?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm good.
You said it.
Don
I'm
got
about to go.
something.
I'm about to take a shower. I'm about to fucking probably finish watching this Astros game in bed.
Man, Don got something. What you got, Don?
That's it, bro. Always
Uh,
think your decisions through before you make a decision.
for
What
sure.
about them?
I think.
Send them prayers out and thoughts to
See,
Oh,
flood
see,
victims.
thank you. I
For
thought you
sure,
was gonna say
for
something.
sure.
I'll try and give him the flow.
I meant to bring that up at the beginning of the
I was
episode.
waiting for him to bring it up this whole
I
episode. That's
meant
we
to,
why I
had
was
just
I meant
talked
to,
asking.
about it earlier.
I meant to bring that up at the beginning, man.
Yeah,
Man, look, thoughts and prayers to the people in Central Texas, man, in that RV park
Man, that's horrible,
that was
yeah.
man.
affected by that flash flood. Our thoughts and prayers are with y'all, man. Like
It wasn't
I
just
think
them either.
it wasn't it wasn't just
Nah,
It
it
them.
was
went
the whole. It
downhill.
was the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
entire.
yeah. The whole entire
Yeah,
But
yeah.
thoughts and prayers to all the families and people
Man,
affected by that, man.
I cannot imagine that.
Yeah, I can't. And you know what I'm saying? And I was displaced by a storm. I can't imagine. Lives has changed in what I'm
Flood,
saying,
floods
In
are
the
situations like
blink of
that.
an eye.
floods are scary, man.
Yeah, they are. I mean, the most powerful force on earth is water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I seen a
you know what I'm saying?
time lapse. I seen a time lapse video of like an hour, and the water went up like shit was crazy, bro.
Man, that water is the only thing with some weight to it, dog.
It went up like 15 feet in like
Man,
an hour.
bruh.
Once the floodgate, I guess once the floodgates, I don't know, man. That's
I mean,
horrible, though, man.
when you think about stuff like that, man, I'm only 5'8", 5'9" on a good day. You know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
shit.
And Don 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah.
Corey 4'11". Nah,
Hell
play.
nah, bitch. We about the same height, motherfucker. I'm about
Bro.
But
hey, I
but
call myself. Let me put some nice shoes on. I'm 5'8".
okay. See,
Okay.
that's the thing. Ain't none of us 15 feet tall, man. Like,
Nah.
it's just, can you imagine that?
Bro,
And then
just
all
the
that.
force,
Yeah,
the
and it
water
don't
force
matter.
alone.
And
I was
with
about to
that,
get to that.
Yeah.
I was about to get to that. Water, what they say, 7 to 8 pounds per gallon.
yeah,
Yeah.
Now,
and
15 feet of water, how many gallons is that? Like,
Woo, boy,
man,
water
ain't no way.
and water like that, it don't matter how strong of a swimmer you are either.
Nah.
exactly.
It don't matter how strong of a swimmer you are.
Yeah. So thoughts
Michael
and
Phelps
prayers,
wasn't.
man. Thoughts and prayers, bro, and
It's
to
about to be
those
a lot of
affected.
questions and a lot of answers,
Yeah,
bro.
it's definitely gonna be a lot of questions,
Yeah, they
and
better
I hope they have the answers. You know what I
they
mean? I
better
I
hope
don't,
they better
I
build
don't know.
something. They better build something to prevent that from happening again.
ever again.
At least happen so fast.
Yeah, somebody finna get somebody finna get some restitution
Because
around
Boy,
here.
that was
somebody finna
crazy.
go to jail.
No,
That was crazy.
or
Crazy
somebody finna
how
go to
Somebody finna go to
jail.
jail. Hell
It's finna be
yeah.
jail time, fines,
Bro,
all that. Like, I'm
bro.
telling you,
Yeah.
for real,
It's about to be
all
ugly.
that. Look, they finna start handing out everything. Yeah. Go ahead. Look, they gonna get to work on Monday morning. Yeah, go ahead, clock out for me. It's gonna be all that. I'm telling you.
Go with these two officers over here.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, nah, I'm serious, bro. Like, put your radio right here. Put your radio back on
Yeah.
the charger. Come over here. Let me talk to you. Like, for real, man. But hey, man, thank y'all for listening to the Mental Game Podcast, man. We appreciate you, Corey, man. Thank you, bro.
yes, sir. Thank
You
you,
did a
man.
good job, man. I hope you wasn't nervous or anything. You ain't seem nervous.
Nah, I'm
You know what I'm
good, man.
saying? Yeah. So
I'm chilling.
I appreciate you, man, wanting to get, hit me up, wanting to get on the podcast, man. Uh, to the people listening, watching, man, y'all remember, man, be focused, don't be foolish, and hey, we out. I'll let y'all.
All right, John.
All right,
All
bro.
right, Don. All right, Don.
All right, man.